like to make fools of ourselves all the time. I have another funny story for you of my husband and I this time. It wasn't just me. I have to talk a little quiet because Enoch is napping on mama. So, the other day it snowed here and we were so excited. Our toddler was so thrilled. Him and Daddy, all four of us went out for a little bit, but Enoch, he's tiny. He didn't want to stay out in the cold very long, and I didn't mind coming inside either. They built a snowman. It was really cute. I had this snowman kit that came with a carrot nose. It came with a pipe. It had buttons for the mouth, smaller buttons for the mouth. It had bigger buttons for the eyes, buttons down the belly. It had a scarf, and it had a hat. I think that's all that it came with. But that pretty much covers everything you need minus the sticks for the arms, right? So here you go. Here's a picture of this super cute snowman. They did such a good job. And if you notice, right there, man, it's like not picking me up. Right there it is, ears. He put little sticks in for ears. How cute is he? He was so proud of this, all the hard work that Daddy put into it, and him, but mostly Daddy. He loved it. He was excited. He was talking to us that day because it started raining. He was like, I'm excited to see how long this actually stays up. So we go out for dinner for my birthday. It was the day before my birthday. We went out for dinner. My parents took us out. And we come home. The snowman's still standing there, right? Come to midnight. We were up because we were doing a load of laundry that I needed to make sure got switched over. And so I had just said to him, like, hey, can you go switch that over? I was feeding the baby. And he's like, yeah, sure. So he goes and he comes back. He's like, well, we lost our snowman kit. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, someone just stole the top 2 balls of the snowman and took all the kit stuff with them. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I look on our security system to try and see, like, and I can see that it's gone, right, in the camera, but I was trying to see if it picked up anybody, like, doing this, and it did not pick up anything. And I was like, oh, I wish I would have caught who did it, because my poor little guy. And then, you know, you got me postpartum here. I started crying, because I was like, Jacob's gonna be so upset when he wakes up and he sees that someone did that. Like, how dare that person do that to a toddler? Come on, for crying out loud, it is just a toddler. And my husband's like, go look and see, like, make sure I'm not going crazy. So I go look out the door and I'm like, no, it's definitely not there. So I'm like sitting here stewing on this. I'm like, babe, you have to go out tonight because I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Go out and check on that and just make sure, like, whatever, like maybe the pieces are on the ground and we just can't see them out the door. So he reluctantly gets dressed because it's cold and wet and snowy outside and in the middle of the night. And he goes out and I said, take my phone with you and take a picture of what it is. Because I was getting ready to, like, post this on our Nextdoor app. I don't know if you guys have Nextdoor where you're at, but I was getting ready to post it on the Nextdoor app and be like, hey, whoever did this, return it. Or if you notice that your kids come home with all these supplies, make sure they return it to our house. Because our poor little toddler's going to be so upset. Well, he comes back in and he's like, well, it's all there. It had fallen down perfectly that we could not tell in the nighttime that the other balls were right there in front of it. And you can see here, hold on, let me make myself smaller. You can see here the carrots over there. You can see the scarf. So he collected as much as he could that night so that no one would come by and take it by some chance, and then got the rest of it the next morning. But needless to say, I got all emotional and worked up over nothing. And apparently right now we